Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be full well. Just like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Tina, so lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself.
You know, they will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. You be the judge. I'm Tasia Royale.
I'm Sheena.
Where's Risha? Now for Risha just had to she's been working really, really hard lately, so she needed a moment to rest, and this is one of her rest days. So we respect that, and you'll see her soon. She's not gone. Nothing happened. She really just needed rest. Seriously, when we called her, she sounded a little delulu because she was
so tired.
So she's just taking a day. Everybody needs that day, so she's taking a day and resting. You'll see her back soon. Yeah. But today we're going to talk about.
Well, hi guys. Terrible time for me to chime in after that word that we probably can't say on YouTube, so I'm probably gonna have to blank that out. Anyway, I'm Aaron.
Aaron is back there today.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about Shannon Sharpe and his debauchery. So we thought
Debauchery.
That's the word for real. Why do people say debauchery?
Nobody says debauchery.
I could have sworn somebody said debauchery.
Nope.
What am I getting that from then?
Yourself.
Okay. Debauchery. Shannon Sharpe and his debauchery. Mm-hmm. If you do not know, Shannon Sharpe has allegedly, no, he has been accused, but allegedly he
So basically, he met a lady at the gym that was 19 years old. They talked for about 2 years, and then if y'all remember when he had that whole Instagram thing where, you know, they had him on live doing the do, and apparently she heard it and got mad about it or whatever.
Hold on, wait. Her and him?
No, it wasn't her, right?
No, it wasn't her. It was somebody else. Apparently,
okay.
She thought she was the main thing, and then realized he had some other folks he was dealing with. So I guess she got mad or whatever, and she broke it off. And then allegedly there were threats and stuff like that. She did release a call where he was like, she said something about stop trying to manipulate me or something. And he was like, if I hear that word one more time, I'm going to choke the mess out of you. But he didn't say mess. He said S, the S word. So she suing him for $50 million because apparently in bed he, you know,
used some.
He
went areas where he wasn't allowed.
That she said no to,
Correct.
basically. He said it's a lie, so it's a bunch of back and forth. So it's a couple questions you can look at there. A, is he guilty? And B, what do y'all think the age gap should be?
Well,
or how much?
I feel like at 54 years old, I always think it's weird that you want somebody in their 20s. I think that is so. And matter of fact, she was 19 when they met, and he was in his 50s. I'm just be like, why do you want somebody fresh out of high school at 40 something years old?
I mean, I don't have that perspective. I think only because now, mind you, I think that you shouldn't. Should I put this? You shouldn't go after it, but I think that youth will always be attractive.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just don't. I feel like a lot of people in the industry do go after younger
because it's the most attractive.
Yeah.
It's when you're in your prime. Also, the hormones you release, you smell different at that age as well. As women get older, like if you ever go into a nursing home and somebody like, oh, it smells like a nursing home in here. That's actually the pheromones and different things that you release at that age. But it's a whole different, like it's attractive, you know. So and that's understandable. I just think that the human race needs to get a grip on allowing themselves to be where they are. And I think, okay, yeah, you could think it's attractive all you want.
I was gonna say, I don't see nothing wrong with thinking a 19-year-old is beautiful, because there are beautiful women everywhere you go, and all walks of life that is beautiful. I just don't understand, what is the compatibility like? You are literally,
it's sexual most of the time.
Yeah, but it's no like,
not always.
Like, what are you guys relating to? Like, I do agree with you. Like, people are grown and they can make those decisions, but
yeah, I feel like once you're you're an adult. You know, it's your choice. But it is unfortunate because I can't say that that's what I would do or that's what I would agree to. However, yeah, if you're an adult, you have those rights.
Yeah, it's not a good look in my opinion.
It feels predatory. It's not. Yeah. It's not. But it feels that way because she is legal. She really is legal.
So I mean, if I can't really comment too much except to say it's not a good look in my opinion.
It's not a good
look. But
look.
I mean, she is legal, so he ain't doing nothing illegal. You can think about a person what you want, but he is doing legal.
It is legal.
When you get, and he already said that he wasn't really looking for a relationship anyway. So
yeah, he makes that known.
Yeah, so he's just just bouncing around. So
yeah.
If it was a situation where he was trying to like really wife up and get married and stuff, then it's like, bro, what in the world is you doing? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what is it here? You just want her to bear your children? Is that what it is? And the thing is also, nobody talks about Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think he weird too.
He dates nothing but young girls.
Too. These people are
Marcus Houston.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his wife was very young. They're married now, I believe, and she's a little older, but yeah, very young.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally in Hollywood, you always see the much older men with the younger women, and I really feel like we as older women, because I'm in my 40s, we kind of get not me personally. But for real though, like in Hollywood and all stuff like you got so many beautiful women that are still single and everything like that, and they are looked over literally because they're of their age. They look like they're the same age as these younger women, but because we know they're not, because we grew up with them and so on and so forth, despite them still being beautiful, the men are just like, nah.
Well, Tracy Ellis Ross says she don't want no older man. She says she dates young. She only wants young dudes. What is
young to her? Because Tracy is in her 50s. Young to her could be in their 30s. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you think about that?
That's fine. I even if
what if she was dating a 19-year-old?
I think that'd be weird too.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
I still think it's real. I think if Shannon he's in his 50s, he was dating a 30-year-old, that would be fine.
I mean, what did you think about Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore?
I don't even remember.
It was Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis?
Dina. Mila Kunis was
his
young
wife,
too.
Right?
That's his wife. When that was on that, I know you're talking about
Demi Moore was older,
but
a lot older.
She was underage when he was talking to her.
A lot of them
on that 70s show.
And
she was like
now, right?
14, and I think he might have been 19 or something like that, somewhere around there.
To me, that's not a huge age gap.
19 and 14.
It's not to me.
Now
hold on. Now I don't think that the maturity of a 14-year-old is, because how many years is that? Like
it's 5 years. That's fine. Me and Tay 5 years apart, but
right.
You're talking about a 14-year-old with a 19-year-old.
Right. I'm just saying that it depends. First of all, to me, girls mature faster than boys,
but they're more naive as well.
True. Now that's very very true. That's very true. However, even like okay, I have a 16-year-old, and she's always talking about how the guys her age are immature. They're saying walking up to you farting, stuff like that. I shouldn't say the word fart, should I? Sorry, guys.
Okay.
But they're doing things. They're immature to her, so on and so forth. And so maturity wise, I feel like I wouldn't want her dating older, but when she becomes of age, like if she becomes 18, 19, if she wants to pursue a man that she feels is more suited to her intellect and to her maturity level, I'd understand that. Now, yes, 14 and 19 seems like a very large age.
It's illegal.
Yes, it is. It's definitely, and it shouldn't be. Don't get me wrong. However, what I'm saying is that I understand if a 14-year-old and a 19-year-old connect on a mature level.
He's in college and she's in
freshman.
Freshman,
junior.
maybe sometimes
eighth grade. Again, I don't think it should happen.
8th grade.
Eighth. Sometimes you're 8th, and then sometimes you're a freshman.
At 14. So you're talking about maybe an 8th grader with somebody in college.
Yeah, no. I mean, I didn't say it should happen. Like my daughter, like I said, she's 16. So I would not want her dating someone in college because she's not ready for that. However, her maturity level, like my daughter's already, like, saying that she's got a job, like once gets her license tomorrow. She's a AB honor roll. She has her own bank account. She has life insurance. Her mind is there for so it's just, and when she looks at these young boys, she's just like, oh my God, they're all annoying.
Nia Long just came out and said, I think she just came out, it might have been an old clip, but she said she was, I believe, 16 and her mother let her date a 30-year-old.
Oh no. Again, I think that my daughter has a lot to learn.
I remember me being 18 and in college, like fresh brain, and I was very naive, like very susceptible to manipulation. And I'm not saying all girls are like that, because it's not the case, but I know I was. And a majority of girls, especially if you don't have a lot of experience, if you're sheltered as a kid or something and stuff like that, you don't have the experience to understand manipulation or navigate these men who kind of know better. And they're kind of being predators.
I think most girls at 18 can be manipulated.
Yeah, you probably really can, especially
and are,
because it don't take much for someone who is 18, 19 years old to
impress you.
It doesn't. You pull up. You can rent a car.
That's how I got you.
No. You're funny.
We were a little different situation. But you were 19.
But I was 19.
And I was 24.
Exactly. But you were different because I just came from a situation that was very manipulative, and so I felt like I was being rescued, honestly.
We was also in the church, and
it was very different.
We don't ask us how, but we know God did that one.
So I remember that. So you can rent a car and be like, yeah, this is my whip. You know what I'm saying?
And you be like, oh my God.
Exactly. This man doing this. It don't take much. True. So I'm just like, you're taking this millionaire man to this 19-year-old girl. Not saying she wasn't exposed to these things.
She on OnlyFans too.
Oh, wow.
It gets worse and worse.
It gets worse and worse. But not saying she isn't exposed to these things, but you're taking this man. And like you said, he is very public about not wanting a relationship. And that's one thing about, like, I think he is pursuing younger women because a lot of younger women don't want marriage yet. Especially in this generation, they don't want marriage. The older you go, more women are wanting to settle down.
But you can find a 30-year-old that,
you can.
Ain't looking for marriage. I think they just like what look good. Or
have anybody seen her yet? I haven't seen her.
I seen her.
And I'll
bring up a picture of her, but
I think like you said earlier as well, you flash some money and they're easier to impress. When a lot of the times you see a lot of the older women are looking for specific things, and they're going to require things. They're going to require more, so it's understandable that I want to go to somebody who's not going to require much.
Yeah. She doing her own thing. I'm doing my own thing. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of older women, not all, a lot of older women, they want you to stand on business, like real business, not flashy, show me, just trying to do this to impress you business.
Just having a good time. They sleepy at a certain time. So
and he's in his 50s, so he's not like old or nothing, but I think he's old enough to be playing with this little 19-year-old girl. Well, she ain't 19 no more, but she was 19 when they first started talking. I was just like, it's just not a good look.
Giving predator.
It's giving predator for anybody, any race, any gender. It's giving predator for anybody who has that huge age gap like that. Unless you 30 and 60, that makes sense to me. That does, 30 and 60 is weird, but it makes more sense to me than 19 and 54.
That don't make sense to me either, because at that point, if it's what you say,
30-year gap.
30 and 60.
Okay,
it's a 30-year gap.
Why is this 30-year-old messing with this 60-year-old?
You never know.
Probably money.
She more mature. I mean, he more mature. He or she's more mature.
Yeah, but that
apparently not. You see these men out here.
You actually right, yeah.
In their 50s and 60s, still trying to do what they did in their 20s.
Yeah, I just feel for people who have that kind of mindset, because like, at what age you want to settle down? You gonna wait till you 80?
And if they never want to,
if they never want
then
to,
I mean that's
lonely.
It depends. I think that a loneliness is a state of mind versus a position in life, because the thing is, some people find comfort in dogs, cats, or they money.
Do you think we're wired to have companionship?
I think so.
I think so too. Some sort of companionship.
But I still think that some people think I don't need it. In other words, and so they constantly substitute it. Now, sucks. Mind you, that doesn't fulfill what they're looking for, but it might pacify them from being lonely. That's what I think. I think that's her.
Let me see her. Cause she looks like an 18, 19-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah, she just looks like a regular 18, 19. Well, how old is she now? She's in her 20s now.
21, I believe.
So she's 21 now. She looks like a regular 21-year-old. Yeah. They don't seem like a match though.
He's not looking for a match.
But he's not. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, he's not looking for a match.
He's looking for a good time.
Night.
She looks like a good night. Y'all can't see Aaron's face. But yeah, I mean, the way she's presenting herself, she's basically showing her body and her, everything that she's got.
Why do you think y'all that she's suing? Do y'all think her claims are legitimate?
No, I think it was a setup.
Okay, go ahead, elaborate.
I think so. It's another lawsuit going on with a lady named Joy Taylor.
With who?
With Fox Sports.
Okay.
So
Fox is kind of grimy in general, isn't they?
Yeah, they had a joint with now Shannon, then Joy Taylor, and then that lawsuit.
Fox is just nasty. I think it might be Fox. No,
I don't know.
Don't come after the rest. Don't come after the rest.
But allegedly, a lady that worked for Fox Sports sued her, and one of the things that she said was Joy Taylor told her that if because she was sleeping with, I think, like the CEO of Fox Sports or whatever it was, somebody really high up, and she told the lady, it was a hairdresser, they used to work there, she told the lady that if he ever tried to like dump her or kick her off the broadcast or something like that, she would cry grape and say that he essayed her. So I think she probably had she was doing what she doing, benefit from it, and I think the same thing happened with this lady with Shannon. I think she was enjoying the time, but I think she also had a backup plan in case something crazy happened. And so I think she did have recordings, because he said there's a X tape out there, and he addressed it. He was like, he's probably gonna show you a snippet, because they was all into that BDSM stuff. I don't know what that
Submission and stuff like
that. I don't know. And in the choking and the hard.
I don't want to see Shannon Sharpe on nothing.
There was
on nothing.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't want to see shit. I don't want.
They into all that role play stuff. Gosh. So he was like, there was gonna be a clip where it looks like he's essaying her, but the whole video should be like 10 minutes or so, because I guess she showed him the clip, but she was secretly recording. So I'm like, she was probably setting this up just for a backup at least.
That's how Kevin Hart got caught that one time.
Yeah, that was his own boy set him up.
That was crazy. But that's crazy. These people, it's so much craziness. I can't even imagine the craziness that really be going on in Hollywood. I don't even want to know, because I really feel like it's so messy. It's so nasty. It's messy.
Like Lecrae was talking about a party he went to. He didn't say whose party it was, but he said he had went downstairs because he was working in the studio, and he said he started walking back upstairs, and he saw a room with a couch in it, walking past, and it was two dudes going hard. And he went back up and started seeing more stuff going on. Wow. And he was like, yeah, it's about time for me to get on up out of here. Yeah. Why he was there anyway, who knows? But still, you don't go to these places after hours.
I agree.
Regardless.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say she had a plan. Because if you ain't going to get pregnant by him, because that's the ultimate plan, get pregnant by him.
She said, I want you to put a big black baby in me.
I saw that in the text.
That's what she said.
I saw that. If you don't get the baby, you need a fail-safe. So I understand. So I wouldn't do it. I really feel for people who really use their parts, men and women, use their parts for like leverage and gain. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at there's a lot of bright lights today because Risha isn't here.
When I tell you, it ain't never been so bright.
It ain't never been this bright. So I'm struggling looking at the lights if y'all see me. But I feel for those people who have to use that, because I feel like it's something so very sacred. And just to be,
it's leverage nowadays.
It's leverage nowadays. So I just be like, dang, I feel for y'all.
Yeah, even having leverage babies and all the stuff like that. Like, your baby is not coming out of love. Your baby is literally
a pawn.
Yeah,
it's a pawn.
Yeah.
Check out the Anthony Edwards story.
He trifling. So is she. I'm sorry. Both of them. Have you heard of Anthony Edwards?
I have not.
So Anthony Edwards is a basketball player. He plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Just beat
the
Lakers,
one that paid off his baby mom like $1 million.
Yes. He paid a lot more than $1 million.
10 million.
He paid for 18 years or something like that
in advance.
But so he has have to 4 other baby mamas. He's only 23.
No, I think he got 4 in total.
Yeah, he has four. No, he has 4. The baby ain't been born yet.
Yes, it has.
The baby been born. I thought she was pregnant.
I'm pretty sure that baby been born.
Then does he have 5 or 4?
I thought he had 4. I could be wrong.
So he has 4 kids. He got a lot. He's only 23. He has 4 children by 4 different women. In
the last 2 years.
In the last 2 years. He just be shooting and booting. Shooting and booting. So he does not want this particular baby. So he's like, I don't want nothing to do you or the child. And she knew this because he told her, I'm going to give you the money for abortion. She's like, nah, forget that. I'm keeping this baby.
She took the money and kept the baby.
Kept the baby.
Kept the
both
money and the baby.
And the baby. So he's like, man, bet. We going to court. I'm paying you the child support. I don't want nothing to do with y'all.
He paid his child support.
He paid his child for 18 years.
And ain't never
wiped his hand clean with her.
Trifling as hell.
I said,
now how trifling is that?
That is so trifling on his part because because it's your seed. If you want to be so careful about who you're putting it into, don't put it into everybody.
Being that baby, growing
and hearing
up
that,
and seeing that one day,
crazy.
You are going to hate that man.
I don't care if it is Anthony Edwards.
It don't matter who it is. Like, you're going to have it out for that man, or hate him, or feel. How can you not feel some type of way?
Because also, if the mother isn't healed, she gonna spew all that rhetoric into the child too. If she wants him and he's not healed, because honestly, it's her fault, because I hear allegedly she gets around town too. You know what I'm saying? So
she finally bagged one.
Yeah, so she gets around town in the industry, so she's known for that type of work. So it was her responsibility to keep herself protected as well. So I'm not just blaming it on Anthony. It is
she wanted that. I fully believe she.
Oh yeah, she probably wanted a baby. Most of these women who aren't married to these men or who are already established with them, they want to make sure they are secure, and you can only secure that really by a prenup, a wedding ring and a prenup, or a baby. That's your ultimate security: a wedding ring and a prenup or a baby. But if you don't got a prenup, just make sure you married before they get the money. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're entitled kind of to take care of you, because the laws are already in your favor. So
Anthony Davis done turned that whatever it is into Will Smith on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Why you want me?
Is it a girl or boy?
I don't know.
That's crazy though.
That's sad. That is sad.
It's sad for the child.
And you know what? Who I also blame? Where his mama at? Because I would have grabbed my son by his ear. You hear me?
Yep. That's my grandbaby, and you will be.
I don't care what you do. You little nasty. Put your little thing in anything. It's your fault.
You're gonna be there. You're gonna be a father.
But most moms who raise these stars, I don't know how much power they have now, because their sons are making.
They're too busy shopping.
Honey, I smack that boy so far.
LeBron told his mama to sit her A down.
I would cause a whole scene in that thing. You hear me?
In the middle of a game.
I will call.
It was younger, I will say.
Honestly, I will.
Don't matter.
Honestly,
that's even worse.
Don't matter.
Honestly, I will sit down at that moment, but I'm gonna handle it when I go home.
First of all, the
fact
if he has the nerve to do that. If he has the nerve to do that, then it's already happening.
Yeah, it's been going on.
It's because the minute you even you're gonna be scared to say something to me, because you don't want me to go off on this courtroom. You don't. I mean, on this court.
Yeah.
Because I'm at the monkey dance. Listen,
I'm at the monkey dance.
The monkey dance.
In this arena. Oh,
you gonna be in the paper tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gonna be reading about this tomorrow.
Stop the game. Stop the game, because ain't no way. On God's green earth.
And I mean, I applaud you for sitting down, because ain't no way.
At first, I probably would, honestly. But
if I do, I'm going to sit and think about it for a second. And you better hope they don't ever pull you out this game. You better hope they don't sit you on this bench in front of me.
I don't understand that. Ooh. I don't understand that.
But he didn't have his dad growing up.
He also didn't have his dad growing up, yeah.
Because if I seen that and he said what to what, I'm on the court.
on the me as a mom. We in here. I'm shooting threes at this point. Cause I'm part of the team. Give me a jersey. Cause I'm part of the team now.
You let Nemo make the lead, and he say that to you. I'm on the court.
Right. He said what?
But what you just say?
To who? Who you talking to?
The headlines.
You don't care nothing about your career because I'm about to break something
off Nemo the court. Like that, though.
I'm about to break something. Who you talking to?
Yeah, no. Like, yeah. A lot of, you can't blame the mother. You can't technically blame the mother, but like they are now adults. But it's just foolishness. It's just, I always normally turn to the parenting.
How do you not want to be a part of your grandchild's life? Like knowing you have a grandchild out there and be like, well, he said, he don't want to do with it, so I guess this your blood.
He's 23. He don't know nothing right now. He think he know it all because he's a millionaire. He can do what he want, and he balling. He just beat the Lakers, by the way. This is filmed on Sunday after game.
And then 10 years later, this child is on YouTube talking about they parent. Oh, well, y'all remember when he didn't want me,
Maybe I hope he wisens up, but
I hope so too.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. Now he don't care right now.
A lot of people in the league, though. Not recent, like kind of recently, like the John Morants, the Anthony Edwards, those type of people. Like they just like, where y'all mama at?
Showboats.
Like where y'all mama at? Y'all ain't won one championship. Y'all ain't made it to one final. Like calm down. Let's just chill. Let's just chill and work hard.
Y'all watch too many movies.
They watch too many movies.
They got y'all twisted. Social media got y'all twisted. Y'all ain't thinking. You not thinking about your future. You ain't got your mind right.
It's not a good place to be. These immature athletes are
not.
They are
athletes. They all just kind of jacked up in the entertainment industry.
They are
at this
pretty
point.
much all of them.
Like you look at Shannon Sharpe, you could think all you want, but you wouldn't have thought, oh, this dude like choking women, and
he looked weird. He does. Yeah, look weird.
My mind wouldn't go there.
I don't think choking, but I wasn't surprised.
Me either.
Because he looks like he's strange.
I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but
you
kind
of have it on
goes.
you. Well, as a woman, I thought that
he looks strange. Like
you
weird.
You're not looking at him from our perspective either. Like we're not sexually attracted to him. He is not. He looks at all. But he looks like he do weird stuff.
Yes, he looks like he's willing also to explore.
Yes. See, when you date men, you notice. Yeah, you one of them weird ones.
I thought,
you one of them weird ones.
He's definitely a weird one.
If you've been approached by a few weird ones and then they call you or they DM you something stupid and weird, you recognize you one of them weird ones, and that's how I saw Shannon.
Me too. He's one of them weird ones. Or
you a weird one. You one of them.
It's a bit questionable.
You one of them.
Questioning him, about what he
I saw it. I still wouldn't be surprised.
Put it past him either.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't put it past him. I don't care
like
who
he's willing to explore. Y'all, speaking of family members and little brothers, little cousins, I just saw this podcast, which since I wish I could never hear and see this, I'm going to make sure y'all hear this.
Oh my
so,
God. Don't
yeah, I am, because I'm not going to suffer. We're going to suffer
YouTube
together.
Appropriate words.
We're going to suffer together. So this girl is dating this guy, guy, and she has I don't know if I can say 3 people at one time. So I don't know if I can say that. So 3 people at one time. The second woman is the guy's mom. She said, and they asked her, they was like, was she intimate with this? She said she was doing everything. She was doing everything.
I feel like I heard something about that.
With her. I was so flabbergasted and disgusted. I said, she did what?
I think I might have seen that clip.
And that's the face I made. I said, somebody else got to know this besides me.
I could have lived my whole life in that.
Me too. Strolling on freaking reels. And because, being somebody who talks on the camera and does podcasts, you naturally look at podcasts if they come up on your For You page. And I just be scrolling. Did not think this was where the story was going to go. You know what I'm saying? At all. But I was like, once she said it, I was just like,
I can't unhear that.
What? That's the type of stuff Shannon could do in my mind.
It was
in my mind.
Yeah, I be seeing it be people that's weird with their kids. There's people that be weird with their kids.
Somebody in the comments, and I agree, that's demonic. I wholeheartedly believe that's demonic.
Very. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
How long have you been looking at your son like that?
I ain't gonna go no further because I'm gonna carry the burden of the rest of the conversation I heard. But just,
I mean, I don't even to each his own. Do what y'all want. But I ain't kissing Harmony in the mouth.
Don't do that.
I can't even do that as a baby.
Oh yeah,
that was never.
I never, even me as her mom, like I never
not even
with
that
the mouth kissing. That's not.
And
me.
so to be doing something that far,
I kiss her little cheek and her forehead. But that's the best I could do. I never. Really
I'm not one. I'm not a parent. Y'all ain't never seen me do that either. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I feel like it could be innocent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For those who do
I ain't
it,
accusing nobody.
But I mean, it's just not my cup of tea.
Not me either.
It's not my cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea.
No.
But at the same time, like that's
only because like I actually see how people could do it, because like you see their cute little faces as their babies and you just want to kiss them every way. So I totally understand. But as for me as an adult, like I'm an adult and her lips are like fresh. There no bacteria, no nothing. And I'm an adult around here, you know what I'm saying, with my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like keep that away. I want to keep all of that away from her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's why I chose not to do it. Just right. Like, she innocent. You know what I'm saying? She a baby.
Again, I'm not saying nothing about people that do it. It's just weird to me. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm like, get your lips away from me. But she don't do it either. She knows she's
not a mouth
she don't do that stuff. But still, it's like, and you go that far with your child,
honey. I said what? I said what?
My God.
She did what?
I even think it's weird when people, like men, talk about sleeping with twins and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like I can't with my sister.
Yeah, that's strange to me too.
I think that's strange to me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, yeah, they twins. I want to see them kiss. And I was like, that is her sister.
Oh, you don't care about that.
That is her sister.
Even two twin dudes don't care about messing around with the same girl.
Ugh.
I mean, some
do. But I'm talking about them being intimate together.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're intimate, when you invite someone into your bedroom, your space, and you're all intimate, and y'all are also kissing each other and stuff like that. Like that's, and people don't find that weird.
Yeah, people don't find that weird. I don't know.
For some reason, people don't find that weird. They think it's sexy. Like, oh, they're twins.
Dudes don't.
That is her sister.
I'm sorry. A lot of dudes don't. I ain't one that do. But a lot of dudes don't care. Because it's like, it's two
to them,
and it's like a
to
kink.
them, it's sexy.
Yeah, it's like a kink.
So it's not that, if you say mother and son, it's like ill. But if they be like, oh, twins. Oh, yeah, that's her sister.
They're still related.
That is her sister.
Yeah. They're still related.
That's disgusting. But, hey, to each his own. But, yeah, that's
this is
disgusting
a very
to me.
Perverse generation. Lord have mercy. I see why the Lord flooded the first time.
It was even worse then.
I know. They were sacrificing babies. I see why.
They doing it now.
The ark.
Oh, no, yeah, that
before the ark, they was doing
crazy stuff.
They doing that now. People in Hollywood.
They did. Yeah, you right.
It's gonna rain.
Y'all keep playing. He gonna do it again.
Well, he said he's gonna rain fire this time.
Well, about to say he said he won't go do it by the flood,
but it's gonna be fire.
He never said nothing about fire,
which is worse,
or locusts, or lava. Y'all better get right with Jesus. I don't want
to be in the fire.
I'm telling you, I ain't got no part. I don't want no parts of this.
I want to be caught up. Beat me up, Scotty.
Do y'all think there's anybody in the gospel industry that you would be shocked that was messing around?
I have one person, and literally one person.
Shocked?
Yeah.
One. Yeah.
One person.
That's it in the industry?
Yes.
One.
Y'all want to share?
William McDowell.
I'd be shocked. CeCe Winans.
Oh, well, I have two because I agree with that one. CeCe Winans and William McDowell. Like, I would be like,
William McDowell.
No, not William Murphy.
Oh, McDowell.
Not Murphy. Okay. William McDowell is giving myself away.
Yes. Okay.
My God, when I tell you that man saved, sanctified, filled with Holy Ghost fire, baptized, Jesus coming, he the first one. Yeah. He's him. If
somebody told me something about CeCe, I'd be like, you lying.
You a liar.
Don't you lie about CeCe.
Hey, but I'm just saying.
And the truth ain't in you.
There's some stories out there about BB.
Oh yeah, we never said BB.
Ain't nobody.
I'm just saying they talk about the family.
Oh yeah, well,
not
BB.
just BB.
Yeah, but CC.
Yeah,
they not like
I
us.
agree with you with CC.
I agree.
She seemed to be.
They
good.
not like us.
These I wouldn't be shocked, but they are honorable mentions because of who they hang out with and kind of who they are. David and Tamala, only because they're kind of in it together. Now, again, I wouldn't be like shocked, but they are honorable mentions. Like
I don't know, they was with Tyler. I don't get them a pass. Tyler Perry need help. Say what you want to say.
I'm kind of with Sheen. I wouldn't be.
Tyler Perry be weird.
I said I wouldn't be
Tyler
shocked,
Perry
but
is
they're
weird.
honorable mention to me.
The Bible says that
what?
Bad company corrupt good character.
You're right.
And they was with him for a year. And Kurt Franklin, they don't get a pass. Okay. They don't get a pass. They was with Kurt and Tyler. They did something. They did some weird.
And again, we're not saying we know what they do.
Now,
not saying,
but
not saying that.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, not saying that. I believe they did.
Correct.
I'm just saying, like, if I actually heard, I'd be like,
when the Shannon stuff came out, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I do love David and Tamla. I love their relationship and what it looks like and all that.
They're real cute.
So if I was
Anybody
to
else?
hear that they were clean, I'd believe that too. But if I was to hear that they did some weird stuff, I wouldn't even blame them.
Now
I'd be like, that's them spirits they picked up from them other folks. It won't even them. It won't even y'all.
He's old.
David
He ain't old, but like he's not an honorable mention because he gives off a little weird to me, just a little bit.
You better not say who I think. Go ahead.
Who?
I think of the same person.
I don't think it. I bet you. I bet money right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Smokey Norfolk.
Norfolk.
He gives a little weird.
Yes,
he does.
I was gonna say I don't know. He done some stuff. He's weird.
I might just be a little, maybe like alarmed, maybe a little. I don't know if I'd be shocked.
I would be like, he did, wow, because they be all in Hollywood and stuff like that. Like
he's not anymore.
Smokey Norfolk ain't in Hollywood,
not
like
really
that.
Anymore. And
I might be a little shocked. Now listen, I'm gonna say this person. I think I know who you're talking about. I would. No, you don't. You would not be. I would not be shocked if it was in the past.
Okay.
But in the last maybe 10 years, I'd probably be shocked, and you still don't know who I'm talking about.
Who?
Donnie
McClurkin.
Donnie McClurkin definitely.
No offense, but who the heck would be shocked by
I
that?
would be shocked if Donnie didn't.
You said last 10 years. Oh no, I know you're talking about Marvin.
Marvin who?
Marvin Winans.
Yeah, Marvin Winans.
Yeah, Marvin Winans.
I rock with Marvin Winans, man.
Marvin Winans.
I was gonna say I'd be shocked if Donnie didn't.
Donnie was abused.
That's why I'd be shocked if he didn't. That's probably a struggle.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Here's another one. What do y'all think about Todd? Todd Gilbert.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. He
Freedom, feel the room.
I don't know who that is.
He just feel them.
I've heard the song. I don't know who that is.
Okay,
he
Todd
also
Gilbert.
Do,
Lord, you are good.
Lord, you are good.
I don't know who that is.
What do you think about Todd Gilbert?
I would not be shocked.
You wouldn't be shocked?
No, because he dabbled with Maverick City a lot.
Now he does. Actually.
And you saw the stuff that came out about them. I don't know if they still doing what they were doing or whatever, but
I don't. I still don't know who that is.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't put a face to the name.
But the thing, Travis Green. But he also kind of. Really, you'd be shocked with Travis?
I wouldn't be shocked. I would be a
little
surprised.
See, here's the thing. There's a difference between being like, oh, and shocked. You're saying shocked.
I would be
like clutching your pearls. Like what?
I
wouldn't be that.
I only have that for William McDowell. But
I only have that for
Travis. For Travis Green and people like that, I'm like, no, you didn't. I have that. I have a no, you didn't.
Okay, but that's not shocked.
Okay, so I have a no, you didn't for Travis Green.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Travis, you get a no, you did.
Yeah, he gets a no. Todd gets a no, you did.
Yeah, Travis will get up. I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, no,
because I listened to your testimony over and over. It got me through some stuff. But I wouldn't be
him. That's his wife.
I don't know him.
Let me see. He got a pretty wife. She's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't that tall. She got to be short. She's short like
Who would you be shocked if you found out they didn't do anything?
Kurt Franklin.
I'd be shocked if I found out Kurt Franklin didn't do nothing.
I'm sorry, Kurt. If you ever hear this, buddy, I'm sorry.
Kurt,
but dang, you be on some stuff sometimes.
Shocked.
Yeah, Kurt.
If I found out he didn't do nothing, I'd be shocked if I found out Tyler Perry was clean.
I think that's
Tyler
impossible.
Perry is not even in this conversation.
Okay, but Leandria Johnson is another one.
Well, we know her though. She
said she wouldn't be.
No,
I mean she's doing it.
I would be shocked if I found out they didn't. Like this is all a ploy for something.
But we
else.
Can't use her because she be on live all the time.
She's struggling real bad.
I know, and that's the sad
really
part.
Want her to get help.
That's sad.
Like I really want her to come to like a ministry or something because I can't imagine because she was struggling before she got the fame. Right. So I can't imagine
how much
getting
more.
all of that pressure on you and money and access to stuff and then still struggling with that thing.
That's why God wants you to live up before.
That people think you get this stuff and it's all gone. No, it intensifies because now you have more access to it. You can hide it better because people around you trying to make sure you get more money to hide it better.
You see what happened with Joe on You? If y'all watch You.
Yeah, if you watch,
we ain't gonna spoil the last season.
When you get money and access to stuff, it intensifies. So I really feel for her, and like my heart goes out to her, like to really get that deliverance. It is possible. It definitely is possible, and I really pray she does, because like it's not just a good look for the gospel industry or Christianity. We're talking about somebody's soul. Yeah, like forget the music. I don't want her to go to hell.
Yeah, facts.
You know, so.
Facts.
I feel for her.
Yeah.
But somebody else.
I'd be shocked if I found out Yolanda Adams never did anything.
Oh. You think she'd be dipping diving?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She at least drinks heavily.
She does something.
Maybe a little coke, too.
She does something.
Honestly. I'm not. Jonathan McReynolds. I love you, Jonathan, and you're wonderful at music. But
I'd be shocked if he ain't do nothing.
You doing all, listen.
Yeah. He doing something.
I'd be shocked.
Or at least experiment.
Every member of the walls.
He gives me weird on. Yeah, he gives me a little weird, just a little bit. Him and Mally, I don't know.
Oh, Mally, come on.
Mally out there. Mally
is out there.
I don't even know if we.
He
still
writes beautiful music,
yeah.
but
yeah. Sometimes
anybody from Maverick City, I would be shocked.
Anybody from the Walls group.
No, one is good.
I'm sorry, the
one
oldest.
Is good.
Bad company, corrupt good character.
No, not the. It's the sister.
The oldest.
The brother.
Bad
the oldest brother.
Oh, they're bad.
The oldest brother.
The older brother. He was one of the reasons they broke up. He wanted to write other music.
Bad company, corrupt good character. Ain't no way you around that.
One of the sisters.
Now the other brother, the youngest brother. Yeah, he.
God help
whatever.
him. It's one of the sisters who left the gospel industry because she's like, I'm tired of this. Like, it's the same thing. It's worse than the regular Hollywood. Music, so. I wouldn't be surprised if she dabbled, but now I feel like she really has turned a different leaf. Like it seems like she really wants something else.
I'd be shocked to find out Mary, them two are clean completely.
Did you see Tina when her husband cheated? She violent. I'm surprised she didn't kill her husband. I said, Tina.
I don't know. Maybe
she said, I want to kill him.
Maybe some drinking, but other than that,
I don't
think they dabble too much. Not too hard.
Erica, I mean, I wouldn't blame Erica. Her husband cheated on her. So, well, both of their husbands cheated on them.
And they're both beautiful.
They are both beautiful. Yeah. But I can definitely see both of them dabbling in something.
Okay, let's talk about currently, though.
Okay, currently. Who's out now? I don't really listen to music like that. Anybody from Elevation. Love y'all. Every last one of y'all.
Love y'all, but I'm out.
Every last one of y'all.
I wouldn't bet money.
Y'all
wouldn't
funny.
put money on it.
Wouldn't bet money.
Chris Brown.
I don't know
Brandon
him.
Lake.
I don't know him.
I trust in God.
I don't know nothing about them though.
Oh, okay.
I just heard their
from
music.
Graves to Garden.
No, I just heard their music.
Torn Wells, you definitely did something. The pants is too tight.
Come on, not Torn.
Pants too tight.
I don't know.
Pants too tight. I understand.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he was dabbling currently.
Wouldn't be surprised. Ty Tribbett, I feel like he's on a new leaf.
Yeah, I think Tribbett, I think Ty is. I think
on a new leaf.
Try to get it together.
I think the Lord got him.
A few years ago, maybe, but currently,
think the Lord took off his sandal.
Currently, he doing all right.
He doing all right.
He all right with me right now. Kurt Franklin deserves another honorable mention, just because.
Because of what you did in Bahamas that time with that T-shirt.
Because I mean, all the stuff, everything.
Well, he like flirting with one of the wine.
Everything he does.
What was it?
It's questionable.
On stage,
whatever they said he did it.
Okay, whatever.
He did it.
He said he did.
Oh yeah, he did it.
Currently?
Well, yeah,
I don't know his story currently.
I don't know about currently.
Have not.
I don't know if he's doing anything.
Honestly, that'd be the scary. Sometimes that'd be the scary ones. Cool. I don't know, like him, because he did a number on Preachers of L.A.
He did, but
he could have turned a new leaf. They were mad at him not recently, years ago. The last thing they were mad at him that his wife was twerking on him and somebody recorded it. That was the last thing.
I don't care about
That's his wife.
That's his wife.
I mean, maybe don't put it out.
Correct.
Because you still, I mean, if you're a leader in the church, I mean.
But they didn't put it out. Somebody else was recording.
Somebody else.
Yeah, somebody messy. And they never would have got invited to nothing else again.
They wouldn't have got invited to nothing else.
Doing it, what you think folks doing? Like, you married, of course.
Yeah. What do you think people doing?
I don't care about that.
So
even in the setting of what they were doing, I didn't care about it. It's just like, whoever put it out, sorry as a mug for that, but whatever.
That's crazy though, how and to get back to a positive note, we all fall short. Let's be very clear.
Yeah, we're not trying to say this person's that or that.
It's more of saying, like, basically, for me, this conversation is a representation of why the church is viewed the way it is, and the way that we handle our relationship with God, to me, and the way we looking out here. Literally, when I said that Cece was the only one on my list, that's my list. And with all the gospel singers that we have out right now, like, if I had to, of course we know, if I had to be like, if your life depended on one gospel artist,
William McDowell,
who'd you put it on? And mine would be CC.
Mine would be William.
Yeah,
I feel like he can get a prayer through.
I don't think you can go wrong with either, but
either one. I think either one could get you there.
Yeah, because the rest of them,
I put my money on them.
Like if you was to say, okay, you got to pick somebody that got a current relationship with God, and they have to have
a deep relationship, a real deep relationship,
actual relationship with God where they pray and He answers.
Well, I'm just gonna get past the recording artist contract real quick, and then I'm gonna put it on her.
But I mean, if you had to pick somebody from the industry,
just William. That's the only
William
person.
Or
William or CC, but I would probably choose William first. And
I don't know his. I haven't followed him.
I've heard a lot of his testimonies. Like, his testimonies.
I haven't.
And I just be like, yes, Lord.
Also, he's like an awkward type of person anyway. So he said one time he tried to go to the club and he seen a guy come up to him. He was like, hey man, you shouldn't be going. He was in college. He was like, hey man, you shouldn't be going here. And he was like, what are you talking about, man? I'm going out. Just leave me alone. He was like, I'm telling you, man, you should leave and go home, man. He was like, nah, man, I'm chilling or whatever. And he said he looked and turned and the guy was gone. And the fire marshal came and shut the whole club down and said, hey, y'all need to go home.
His roommate was a Satanist. And his girlfriend was a Wiccan. And
he said he went in that room one day and just started praying. And he anointed the doors. And he said when that lady came back, she said, what's going on? I can't come in. Like, what's going on? There's something going on. I cannot come in here.
Wow. He got moved. He got moved, or she got one of them got moved to his own room.
Like the dean's room or president's room or something like that, a special room on the campus or whatever. And
even his testimony on Still Moving, that's why I said Yolanda might be good. Just maybe last 5 years span, you know what I'm saying? She might be good. Cause she was on the Still Moving song with him, and like it'd be powerful. He still believes in the power of prayer, and that is just. Whew, I'd be like, yes, Lord.
Even if you listen to his songs, though, Falling on My Knees, I'm Yours, like the stuff he talk about.
Surrendering.
It's like life. Deeper stuff. It ain't like that, it's gonna be a better day. I mean, okay, maybe, but it's no shade, but it's
talking about
it's different. Like when you're there, you can't really talk about stuff like that if you ain't there.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. You don't even know
unless
the words
you got a songwriter
to relay.
Right.
You don't. Those words come from the experience.
I think people forget that people know how to play church.
Oh yeah.
Like I know there is a gospel industry and stuff like that, but before Israel was saved, before he was saved, he was still a gospel recording artist. He has told this testimony, and he said he wasn't saved at all, but he knew what to do, he knew what to say, he knew how to do it. So
Snoop Dogg did a gospel album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's still an industry that we have to remember that it's not always a representation of Christ, which is sad. It should be, but it's not. Like, you have to get a relationship for yourself. Like, get into the word, get into prayer for yourself, because God will show you who he is. He don't need nobody speaking for him. He got it. He got you.
So back to Shannon Sharpe.
He did it. No, I'm playing. I don't feel like he did it, but
you said Diddy did it.
Because he did it. He definitely.
No, Diddy been doing it.
Well,
I don't think he did it.
You don't think Shannon did it?
No.
Oh yeah, I don't think he essayed. I don't think that was a thing.
Yeah,
I don't think he did that. I think it was
she
consensual.
Really is trying to shut down.
I think
it was the same lawyer that charged Jay-Z too. They had a 13-year-old that tried to get him sued, but that got thrown out. And not saying that
because he was a billionaire. Like, why did they do that?
But they wanted the money. But not saying that Shannon couldn't have done it. I just don't think. It
did
just
they settle
fishy.
or did they get thrown out? I don't know.
I think it got thrown out, and now he's suing that lawyer who is her lawyer for defamation.
That's not a good lawyer. Y'all need to get
Tony something.
Y'all need to go get Jay-Z lawyer. That's the one you need to go get.
But no, I don't think he did it.
No, I don't think.
But he tripping for messing with her anyway.
I agree. He put himself in that.
He really did
that part.
This is his fault because he put that part. You put yourself
in these positions.
It was a clip where Monique on one of his joints. She was like, "You know what, Shannon? You need to get you a good wife your age and go ahead and settle down. You need to get somebody that recognize when you got high blood pressure.
Yes,
the signs of a stroke. You need somebody that recognizes.
You need somebody like that and stop messing with these young girls out here.
I agree.
And now look at them.
A broke clock is right twice a day. Please, like, at your age, stop dating your wage and act your age.
Right.
Like, you around here 56 years old with a 19-year-old. Well, she's 20 something.
You end up having something go wrong with you, a heart
attack.
She don't know what
on top
of this girl. She gonna scream and leave.
She's
gonna scream and leave, and then she's not gonna want to be associated with it. She's not gonna want to be in nobody's newspaper or news. She ain't gonna want to testify. Like, this is what happened.
She's not gonna want to change your diaper. God forbid something happened to you.
She gone.
She's gone.
Gone.
She
get sick.
Y'all remember Diary
Diary
of a Mad Black Woman when Charles, left Helen, his wife, for that young girl, and as soon as he got paralyzed and them checks stopped rolling in, she was gone. She cleared his bank account.
Left him right in that bathtub.
No, God, well, she did leave him for a little bit. He almost drowned, but she picked him back up.
Cause he talked too much.
Yeah, that was stupid. Like, you paralyzed. You literally
can't. What is you doing, bro? If you don't be humble, like, what are you doing?
Can't do nothing without me, and you gonna talk junk. Oh, the games have begun, my friend. Oh, we're about to go in.
No, you're killing the petty tay.
Oh yeah, I'm killing. I wouldn't do that. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying.
Don't she look like we believe her?
Stop. Shannon Sharpe didn't do it, but he should act his age. Please do better.
Yeah.
You too up there. 56.
There are so many beautiful women in their 50s.
It really is.
So many.
He can't act right. That's why he still wanting to be a little whoremonger.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Matter of fact, don't act your age. Matter of fact, continue doing this to this. Because you know what? I don't want you to be going around messing up these older, beautiful queens around here. Leave them alone. Matter of fact, continue to act 19 years old. Continue to act like you in your 20s. Please stay over there. Leave them beautiful queens alone, who is established and got real emotions and good feelings toward them. Leave them alone.
It ain't like she didn't want it.
Exactly.
He ain't messing nobody up.
That's what I'm saying.
The young girls, they want it anyway. Like, they already got the OnlyFans and all that stuff. They want it.
Yeah, having an OnlyFans.
He just was dumb in how he handled it. So if he gonna do what he did, do it, whatever. I
wouldn't say he was dumb. He did what she asked for.
He was dumb in how he handled it, because how the heck she get a X tape with him? She got him on recording on the phone call. She got receipts of all this stuff. Now he out there looking dumb in the face.
That's why you'll never say nothing. No, well, I ain't giving y'all no game. Forget that.
But I mean, like, if he don't want to get married, why are you dealing with her to that level? If you just want to, have a good time, have your good time and keep it moving.
Right. Don't record it.
Right. Why is there any strings?
They love, because they're they love to see themselves.
No, she recorded it, not him.
That's what I'm saying. But still, you let her.
No, he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Oh,
she showed him after.
So how was he being dumb if he wasn't even aware?
For one, you think these folks out here ain't got NDAs? You think these folks ain't checking their phones at the door?
That's why we still don't know who Becky the Good Harry is.
Come on, like these other folks out here, they moving different. You'll never hear about it because you can't. They're not gonna talk.
Well, because they've learned over the years. They learn
He's
how to.
50 something. What he gonna learn? What the heck? It's been over the years. He over the years.
It's been over the years. He is over the years.
That was just dumb, bro. Check. I mean,
I'm sure this won't his first rodeo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying the act is good. I don't condone it, but if he gonna do it, well, you dumb.
You gotta go get pointers from my boy Jay.
No, leave him alone.
Jay-Z.
He's
gonna do it anyway. He might as well get some pointers.
Look, I'd be shocked if and I ain't outside of, let's forget the gospel industry. I would be shocked if anybody in the entertainment industry wasn't out there doing some stuff. Anybody. I can't name a single person.
From any genre.
You mean like being
other than
weird,
anything outside of gospel industry?
Okay, so being weird in the bedroom? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. Or sleeping with other people, whatever.
I can agree because I was about to say
maybe.
I was gonna say Maya. I was gonna say Maya.
I would agree,
but I
not now.
I definitely think she was on drugs at one point, so I said no.
But he said doing weird things in
bed.
Or you could say drugs.
Okay. Well, then I agree with you because number one, the way she still looks and carries herself. Mm-hmm. I'm like currently.
Oh, currently, yeah.
Currently, I would be.
It's different because she ain't in the industry
I don't
right
think
now.
she's doing the most. Mm-mm. I don't think
she's not doing the most right now.
I don't think Sierra and Russell are doing the most.
I don't know. I think they be flipping and reversing in there.
All
them kids
together.
Yeah, together.
But I don't care about together. I mean, right. Like, with
a bunch of other people, yeah. I don't think I wouldn't think that's happening with them personally. That's just my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. It could be. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, if they say they brought somebody in there or whatever. But
yeah, I wouldn't be shocked with that either.
But to me, the way that they are presenting their
can you name a man
that
you think Denzel move like that?
I think he has.
Yeah, probably has. You think he's doing it now?
I mean, a few years ago, I wouldn't have said Cosby, but
that's fair.
Samuel was on drugs, so never mind.
But I would be like, what if I heard Russell and Sierra were crazy and letting a bunch of people in their bedroom?
I would not.
Can you name a man? A man
that I don't think is doing a lot.
That you'd be shocked
in the entertainment industry. Russell, that's it.
And they call him a simp.
That's why, because they don't see him doing the most.
Exactly.
That's what makes me think they're not, because they literally usually if somebody's applauding a man and everybody quiet, they be like, if you only knew. I ain't saying nothing, but they're fans. Actually, but
they want nothing but future fans.
But other people, that are in the industry with him are like, he a simp. Mm-hmm. They're literally saying that out loud. So that's what made me think he's not doing the most, because they're thinking that why would anybody do that? Because it makes them look bad.
And people who are happily married and happy with their lives and stuff like that, like, he's a good man, Shannon.
Right.
He's a good man.
But
I'm trying to think about anybody else. I think
that's it. I don't think Russell's doing the most. I don't think he got a bunch of women, sleeping with a bunch of women every other night and all of that. I don't think that.
He's a good man, Savannah.
Who else?
I'm trying to think like hard. You hear me? Like I'm going through actors. I'm going through entertainment.
NBA, NFL.
For sure, Morgan Freeman can't be out there no more.
NBA. I would say Steph has a fighting chance.
I give you a fighting chance.
I would give him a fighting chance.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I would,
because them road trips. I will say the only thing is, she always at the games.
She's everywhere.
She is always at the games.
She is everywhere. I just
so now him, I could probably give you him only because she always at the games. Even away games.
Them kids.
Her and his mama are always there. He wouldn't even have a chance to.
I'll be at your room at 7, darling. I'll meet you up there, okay?
What you mean? He opened the door and this up in there with them kids.
Hi, sweetheart. The kids came.
We're here.
She is always there, so I would give.
I don't blame her because I'll be there too. Listen, right there.
Listen, y'all be talking about me because I'll be
your
there.
Wife. Oh, you're darn right. I am
right here.
think I'm finna get
you
this man up
this one
shooting all these threes? Heck no.
Even Draymond said he was
you
like,
won't be getting nobody pregnant taken away from my household income.
Draymond said that they used to hang out a lot back in the day, but if you know Steph, he don't hang out with nobody no more. He do his workout and he go home to his wife. He said that's all he do.
So there you go.
Okay, so I would give it to Steph.
People do lie, but I would give one to Steph.
I would give.
I really would.
You got it.
I don't know about him in his beginning career, but I like them together a lot. Grant Hill and Tamia.
I like them.
I like them.
I like them a lot.
Yes, I like them a lot. Again, I do not know his beginning.
I only know he was with him when he was playing.
No, I don't think he was either. But again, I still didn't hear much about him then either. But you never
hear
know
much about nobody back then.
You know what?
But he wasn't married
Karl
yet.
Malone was an pedophile.
This might surprise y'all, but I'm gonna give y'all one honorable mention.
Oh, let's see.
And I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this.
All right.
But right now, I don't think Nelly's out there doing a lot. I don't think he's doing a lot. He might be doing something.
I don't believe it.
But I don't think he's doing a lot right now.
You ain't gonna convince me Nelly ain't.
I can't give that.
I just don't.
Hart,
I don't think he's doing a lot.
I get he's
none of them real husbands
now.
of Hollywood. I'm sorry. I don't care.
I get he's married now. But you got to give me a
But
good
you got to also
10 years
understand
of
a lot of times these folks out
there.
Well,
I said right now.
A lot of
That's
people in these
industries,
industries, they have an understanding with their wives anyway. As long as you don't embarrass me, you can go out and do this. Do what you want to do. Just don't embarrass me.
He just seemed happy with her.
Okay, I believe he's happy with her, and they got their kid. Mm-hmm. I just think he's happy some other nights too.
Aisha don't seem like the embarrass me type. She seemed like I will take everything from you if you ever try.
Well, she probably would, but
she does have her own.
She got stuff too.
She does have her own. But she was with him before decided he had money. They both did, but still, that don't matter.
She ain't have money like that.
I think she wasn't well off, but she was stable.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were together before he got drafted.
Let me try to think about somebody. I think that's about it. There ain't many people out here.
Your time.
That's it. That's all I got for you. That's the only ones I'll be shocked at.
So we got one NBA player,
one
NFL player.
One NFL player.
That's it.
We probably don't know enough about football, soccer.
No.
Or baseball.
Mm-mm.
They ain't even really in. Well, they are into this. That's entertaining.
They are. Entertaining.
People watch more baseball a lot of times than basketball.
When I tell you I was going through actors, I was going through, and then I also we gave it our best. I was gonna say Michael B. Jordan, but he's literally a sex symbol, so you can't. I wouldn't put it past him. He doing something. He doing something. And he dated Lori Harvey. Yeah.
What do y'all think about Jonathan Majors and Megan?
Fake.
A lot of people say it's fake. They keep proclaiming it's real. They're married now.
Yeah, they are.
That's the point. You gotta believe
ran
the
to
lie.
that black woman so fast after that white woman did it.
I fully believe. Sorry, Jonathan, if you ever hear this, but I fully believe. I'm gonna have to meet y'all when y'all have a kid. For me to believe that there's
like
any type of
I don't see children between them.
There you go.
And
I think it was a PR stunt because it happened too fast.
People say that
right after the situation with the Caucasian woman, and then all of a sudden now you got your Coretta Scott King you've been talking about the whole time.
You're darn right. He wouldn't got one.
And then it's Megan Good of all people who was off of her divorce with Devin, whatever his name was, Franklin or something like that.
I don't know his name.
He was on the dude that was on Married at First Sight.
I know him, but I don't know him.
So she got rid of. They divorced and come on, man.
Okay, I got a question. How were y'all shocked at the TD Jakes allegations?
No.
Tyler Perry laid hands on that man.
No.
Tyler Perry full blown laid hands on that man, and when you lay hands on people, it's an impartation, it's a transferring of something.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And he started wearing them little tight suits and all that stuff, and just got a little weird.
I hope for his sake it isn't, but no, I wasn't shocked.
I hope it
wasn't.
I never want to see that stuff, but I mean, it's just, come on, man. Come on, man. You wonder why we didn't say anything about him in the last segment when we said who we thought didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought about him too, but
I did too, baby.
I said I'm not even going there with this man.
No offense to you, TD. I'm sorry. I'm just saying this is our perspective.
What about Sarah?
I don't think she's doing nothing.
Sarah Jakes?
But you never know.
And her husband.
Now that daughter, I don't know about her.
What daughter?
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his wife.
Sarah is her. The
daughter.
Sarah's
the daughter?
Sarah Jakes Roberts, yeah.
Oh, I don't be listening to her like that.
You talking about the wife. You don't think TD Jakes' wife is doing anything?
Oh, no, I don't think she out there fraternizing too much. Because you barely see her like
she's
that.
She's like a Celt woman.
Yeah, she seems
and I honestly don't want to see her anyway because after that album they did together and her voice was talking, I said, oh, God.
That was one of the worst. That was one of the worst things in Christian culture.
Oh, gosh.
That has ever been released.
Christians should be able to make love songs. I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either.
They just not
they can't be like that.
That was weird as all get out.
Can we get a good love album from Christians?
Mally did a good one.
Mally, we could do it, Aaron.
I actually believe we could.
Mally did it. Mally, if it was all love, it would have been good. But his was a little love, a little bit of losing love, a little bit of trying to take love from somebody else. I was just like, dang.
I don't know why that's funny to me. It should be.
What? That's what he did.
I'm so sorry.
If it was all love, oh God, it would be great because his album was good.
That should not be funny.
That's what he did.
It's just Mally dabbled a little too far.
Heavy love. I love that one.
He has one named Still. Still was good, but then you got Contradiction, and then you got I Will. Like, look at that dress. What?
That was a good song. That was
getting married.
Jam, it was good.
Getting married.
It was good though.
Like, dang.
I will.
That's my song. I love that song.
That was the
psych nigga.
That because you should have done what you were supposed to do,
and I'm glad you didn't. What goes around,
that literally goes right with what you call. I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand because I didn't do it.
I can buy myself flowers. That's my song, Molly. She did that. Somebody else did it, but anyway, Shannon Sharpe ain't do it, but he guilty.
Still guilty.
You guilty by association for being that dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my final thoughts on Shannon Sharpe.
Amen.
I know we went around the Mulberry Bush.
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, this has been another episode. Maybe we can help. We hope you. I don't know what y'all could have got help out of this.
That wasn't much help.
It wasn't much help.
We hope we helped y'all find good gospel artists. Go listen to CC.
Two. You got two. We done gave y'all two. And we had one.
Y'all might know more. You know, give us some more.
And before y'all be like, oh, Mary CD good. We're not saying their music isn't good. We're just saying we're not surprised.
All the music is good
now.
Music be good.
We're just saying we wouldn't be surprised if, they were dipping, dabbling, snorting, drinking,
Little things that they be doing.
That's all. Mm-hmm. That's all we're saying. It's okay. We love you. And, continue to spread love the Jesus way.
Yep.
I'm Tasia Royale.
I'm Sheena.
Please join us for another episode and not follow us. This YouTube. Subscribe to us and hit that notification bell so you know when we post another video.
You can follow us actually on TikTok.
Oh, yep. Follow our TikTok. Mm-hmm. It's going to be right there. Is that going to be right there?
I guess it is now.
Right here. Yes. That's hilarious. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Thank y'all so much. See you. Bye.
Bye.